Hey everyone, so this is my little tank setup using the tanks that I was just showing about. Now yes, I don't have a light over this one. Obviously I'm going to be photographing one fish at a time, so I'll just simply pick it up and move it, or just move this tank and then bring this one over here, and that is what I shall do. And this is actually on top of a DIY project that I'm working on building in my living room right now. And so I've just got this little blue tablecloth on it, and I had my really cute little boat sitting up here like there's on an ocean for the time being. And anyway, I simply have the poster board behind here, and I've got it where it kind of curves right up against the back of the tank there. And I've got aluminum foil with the shiny side up, because that will help to reflect the light from up above back up onto the bottom of the fish. And this is just a basic little light, the aqua neat. Well, you probably can't see because the light's so bright. Now I got it screwed up. Anyway, it's just a simple little light. And I was getting this set up, and I thought of a little tip to tell y'all that I like to do here. As you can see, those bubbles in this water. So you know what that's going to do when I try to take pictures? There's going to be bubbles in the way. Also, there's some duckweed, but that's to be expected. What I did was I simply used my little plastic cup here. Well, it's actually not a little cup. It's actually like I think it's a 16 or a 20 ounce cup. I forget what it is. Anyway, I simply used that and put water from the tank where I'm going to be moving some fish to, that I'm going to be photographing. I was like, well, they're all going to be going into the same tank, Betta sorority tank that I have. I'm moving some Betta girls from quarantine tanks into the big, my 36-gallon one, and one of my sorority tanks. And so anyway, they're going to be going into that, and so I just simply scooped out some water from that tank and put into these two little tiny container half-gallon tanks. And as you can see on this side, there ain't no bubbles. Well, but to show you what I do, okay, let me try to keep the light on here somewhat so you can see as I do my magic here. Okay, so in order to make this this type of look over here, what did I do? I did this. I just stuck my hand in here. Yes, my hand is freshly washed, so there ain't like no lotions or anything. And see how I did that? And I just made bubbles. I just made bubbles disappear, bubbles disappearing, bubbles disappearing, bubbles. Okay, kind of tricky to do one-handed. Bubbles be gone. Bubbles be gone. Okay, it's getting a little awkward now. I just got my dropped. Just got my trusty little hand towel here, and I got hair sticking there. Anyway, whew, the bubbles, at least in the area where I was just messing with, they're gone. Now, yes, you still see some of the random duckweed floating about, but it ain't gonna hurt anything in a picture. But anyway, that's a little method for you. Just stick your freshly washed hand in and just got this stupid tank. Both of them, it's already got a scratch on it. Really. Oh, I gotta lay this down. My left arm kind of died while I was holding this one-armed, touching the camera with my non-fish gunky water covered hand. So anyway, this is the little setup that I have here. Let me situate this back. So obviously it's always good to keep a trusty little hand towel nearby when moving fish from one thing to another to catch the drips. And I got my poster board behind. I also have a black poster board because obviously some fish, I'm gonna just lay this down here. Whew, my arm died. It died. I was doing some other stuff before. Now my arm is dead. But I've got a white and I've got a black of the poster board that I can stick behind. Obviously, if a fish is lighter, it's going to look better with a black background, generally speaking. Some fish are going to look better with a white background. Some fish are going to look better with a black background. Obviously, I could do some other colors too, what have you. But I'm just keeping it simple with the white and the black poster board for now. But anyway, a simple little way to photograph your fish. This puts them in a small area so they can't swim all over in a tank and hide behind plants and decor and what have you. They're all here front and center. Small little space to swim back and forth in, so you can keep them focused right underneath of the light and get some good pictures. Obviously, when you take a picture, you don't want to be kind of out like this. You want to make sure you zoom in so you don't even see the sides. And also keep in mind, this is rounded edges, so you want to try to avoid taking a picture of a fish that's right up against the edge of the tank. You want to kind of make sure they're kind of more in the middle part of the area there. But yeah, so nifty little way to photograph your fish. Hey y'all, so I am actually going to show you another little method. If you don't feel like getting your hand all nasty, getting all in the water, you can simply take a clean Q-tip and I got arthritic knees. Oh, what's this gunk on the front of the tank? This thing, I swear, everything sticks to it. Okay, I've already put the fish on, but let me show you another method here. As you can see, okay, let me set the camera down while I do this. That way I can focus on what I'm doing instead of looking at the camera shot. As you can see, since it's such a narrow little tank, I can actually reach. Oop, I almost got in the water for that bubble, but I didn't. Oop, that bubble's getting away. Ah, come back. Oh, I got my hand in there just a little bit. There's one bubble on the other side, but screw it. We're gonna leave it at that. Anyway, now there's a Q-tip there. So, dry my hand off. Put this back on here. Try not to be too clanky with it, because as you've seen, I got slightly clanky and the fish was like, what the heck? So, also I use those free samples of Hikari to kind of card these two fish at the moment.